All right, coming up next, a heavyweight collision between Khabib Nurmagomedov and the Korean zombie, Chan Sung Jung. Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive knees into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxing, the high level from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening. Although he spoke no English, he was always listening and paying attention to try to learn and how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC. You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either. No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all, hey, my boy.
Right. Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight, again, trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. Now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Seoul, South Korea, the Korean zombie, Chan Sung Jung. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, here we go with round 1. You are paid to tell us what you think is going to happen as an analyst. We have a striker, we have a grappler. Doesn't always play out that way, but what are you expecting to see in this one?
I'm expecting the grappler to try and go and make contact with his opponent. Right. If he can make contact, he can drag this fight to the mat. I expect the striker to try and maintain range with his jab, with his kicks, to make this a stand-up affair.
Jung gets the tie clinch here. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC. Oh, big punch lands.
And they're exchanging leather early. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Oh, landing a punch with the left hand now, so certainly putting it all together on the feet tonight.
He's doing a lot of work with his offhand.
And they separate. Nice jab by Nurmagomedov. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Single collar tie now.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
That's a really strong leg kick there by the Korean Zombie. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Unable to connect there. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by the Korean Zombie. Oh, that's a beautiful strike there by Khabib. Don't call him a one-trick pony.
Don't call him a one-trick pony, John, because he isn't. He is a guy that is able to mix everything up inside the octagon.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys have found it, and they're fighting behind it real well. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, that straight punch is going to be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's going to avoid getting hit so many times to the face. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
2 minutes now to go in the round. The Korean Zombie gets caught with that punch. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Rips the body there. Oh, single collar tie here. And they separate. Right on the button.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent. Oh! Big body kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Nurmagomedov. Punches blocked.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands often.
Not there. All right, lands a kick there, pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Whiffs on the elbow. And he landed the right hand there. Back and forth we go. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Take a seat here. I need you to slow down and relax. I need you to calm that mind, okay? Let's get this stand-up under control. Everything you're doing, you're forcing.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. That was some serious precision striking on display in the previous round. Found his openings upstairs and closed the show.
He has landed at an alarming rate. His opponent needs to get his head off the center line. He's walking into him with his head straight up, not moving, trying to engage without changing the angles. That is why he is getting brutalized right now.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Just misses with the right hook. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Slips the punch. Well, these numbers aren't official, but they are strong. 73 total strikes and counting have now landed for the Korean zombie Chan Sung Jung. Well, still connecting on about 4 of every 10 attempts. 40% the accuracy rate now against Khabib Nurmagomedov. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing. Nice punch lands over the top.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Head kick lands.
3 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Nice.
Counters with the left hook. Nicely done there. And Jung's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves. Nice kick.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
He's able to slip the left. Trying to establish that jab once again. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice punch by Nurmagomedov. Straight right hand, no good. Nice job landing the double jab there, DC.
I mean, you are definitely pressing that one. You love that punch, don't you? You love that jab. Big kick.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very accurate. Beautiful body kick. You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And there comes the separation now. Elbow blocked by the Korean zombie.
What a punch.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Double jab there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block.
Straight punch lands.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Battle for position here. Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
All right, round 3 coming up next. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Sit back, relax, and breathe. Listen to me now. You're getting sloppy with those takedowns.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the feet.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. Then every now and again, he would set down on a strike that was really damaging his opponent.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Nice straight punch.
Slips that left hand.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body.
Right punches there. Nurmagomedov gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Oh, lands an uppercut to the head now, DC.
Usually when you're the shorter fighter, you can land those types of shots. Look back to Mike Tyson in his prime. He landed those over and over again to put guys to sleep.
Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking clip.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Just out of range with that strike. And potentially a critical takedown here. Right hand on point. The Korean Zombie's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Back to his feet. Got the single collar tie.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. Big elbow. How about this? 142 total strikes have now landed for Chan Sung Jung. And just, oh!
What?
Oh! Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the driving punch to the head.
He's done. He's done.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Just missing on that uppercut offering. All right, single collar time now. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Oh!
He needs to start looking at the man.
Oh, diving punch lands. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by the Korean Zombie. Back to the feet. Oh, big left. Nurmagomedov's shot is blocked. Straight right, he misses. Oh, collar tie, and they separate.
Right hand.
Oh, huge right hand.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Diving punch lands.
He's in trouble. He's getting lit up.
Oh, nice job working hard adjusting and getting back up. Combination landed by Jung. Nurmagomedov's attempt there is blocked by the opponent.
Put him to sleep.
Oh, big left hook there. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Oh!
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. And there it is!
Unbelievable. What a fight.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by tap out, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.